I very clearly write the most important music of my time, and everybody else is useless. I think repetition killed music. Why should music ever repeat? Well, I, of course, am a post-spectralist, musique concrète instrumentale, new complexity composer. And in my humble opinion, I think my language is incredibly original. A real composer's music cannot sound like anyone else's. You must invent your own language. Frames of reference or cultural signifiers. These are harmful things. The many who accuse me of incoherence are merely unaccustomed. Their subhuman ears cannot make sense of my quarter tones and sixth tones, and the depth of my formal innovation. They hated me at the conservatory too, but they just misunderstood my genius. My breakout piece was a classic on the new music scene, in which a traditional string quartet chainsaws their instruments on stage, while a solo flautist plays a lengthy line that is exclusively overblowing. What do you mean, what is the piece called? You must be humoring me. Why, none other than my concerto for flute and chainsaws. The premiere moved so many people that people were walking out in tears before the piece was half over. From a young age, I was pushing the boundaries. I am mortified, I am sickened by the sound of an instrument played normally. The need for playing a violin like a violin is over. Pitched notes? What a joke. It does not interest me. We must dismantle harmony forever. Melody disgusts me. I have attempted, and succeeded, at creating a musical language that is devoid of melody, and harmony, and rhythm. Ben Shapiro's opinion of such music notwithstanding, just pure form. And if that doesn't make sense to you, then you are simply uneducated and wrong. My work cannot be criticized because it refers to tragic events. I've put this in the program note. Most listeners are stupid. Oh yes, of course, I am very interested in all sorts of exotic musics. I love African music, and Balinese music, and Hindustani music, but I don't like for those influences to be even remotely audible in my work. Yes, well, that is precisely what I explore in the third movement of my Balderdash Lieder, Opus 26. Yes, we did record the piece, me and my esteemed colleagues at the Ensemble Lukewarma, but truthfully, it was not done proper justice. The true effect is only successfully achieved in the concert hall with the three orchestras arranged left, right, and center, and the fourth on the ceiling hanging upside down. The conductor, who was hanging upside down, got violently ill during the premiere, which really ruined the proceedings of the evening. I do believe the youth will come around to my music. I mean, who else is even doing things worthy of popularity? There is only me. I find pop music to be but a whim that will surely go away. This absurd fixation with melody and rhythm and dance and community and ungate-kept music, it cannot possibly last forever. My favorite Beatles song? Revolution 9. It's the only good one. I do not understand this thing you call hip-hop. You mean there's a steady rhythm the entire time? What nonsense. Where is the dialectical framework? Where is the development? No, I have never heard of this thing you call a beat switch. The minimalists were void of value to me. There is no skill in their compositions. I don't like the processes in my music to be perceptible. My music, it's not meant to be understood on a conscious level. My music exists in a state that I would call anti-conscious, extra-conscious. Well, if you don't like my piece, you simply don't get it. I don't believe that my music expresses anything at all. That was precisely Beethoven's mistake that produced the erroneous 19th century. He was too concerned with feeling things. What a ridiculous notion that music should express the breadth of human emotion and experience. Music is, of course, entirely an abstracted, soulless experience. Dots on a grid arranged mathematically and propped up pseudo-philosophically. Oh, I'm dead certain that J.S. Bach would love my music. How dare they accuse me of intellectual posturing? No, I can't write a fugue. Go fuck yourself. Why would I ever need to do that? Who even writes music with melodies anymore? Ligeti and Penderecki were both weak. I would never have my music, my oeuvre, be corrupted by usage in something so artistically destitute as a Stanley Kubrick film.